Yo, what is up YouTube? James Baek here and welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Baek Battles. Today we'll be using the Stakataka team with Jellicent, Abomasnow, Marowak, Volcorona, and Scrafty, a team that was inspired by Sejun Park's 2013 Worlds team. Let's get straight into it. But let me just say, if you haven't been following my Twitch channel and if you want more VGC content, because I do a lot of VGC content on Twitch, highly recommend go checking it out because I do a lot of gaming there, especially some Battle Spot and a bunch of other things, and you should definitely go check it out. As yeah, I've been streaming for a lot. You might notice by my record that it's way different from the last video, and I have been streaming, and I have also been testing this team, in the background, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. Ooh, we got Peffin from Chile, 1700. Ooh, okay, so he's from Chile. He's a Worlds competitor. He competed in 2016. And it's a Kabutops, Aegis/, Landorus variant, Magnetric, Politoed, and Serena. Huh. Okay. So this is kind of cool, to be honest. This is cool. I actually caught him on Tommy's stream. If you don't know who Tommy is, T-Man, he also streams, and I've been watching him as well. We have Life Orb Special Landers, we have AV Power Whip Serena. Jellicent, Scrafty, Abomasnow are definitely Pokemon I want to bring. The last one is Marowak, I think. Yeah, I don't think Stakataka does really well here. But this should be a good game. This really should be a good game, so this should be a fun one. I think I've faced Peffin a lot in previous ladders, like in previous years, so this should be a fun one. Let's see. Who would he lead? That's the question. Maybe the Jellicent? Oh, the Power Up's not going to KO by a long shot. Kabutops Politoed, okay. I did not mind that. So I'll lead my Scrafty plus Jellicent. I get the Intimidate off into Politoed and Kabutops. The Kabutops is going to matter because Kabutops is usually a physical attacker. Politoed's a special attacker, so it won't matter. And I wonder what this Kabutops is. Life Orb, Z-Move, Choice Band, maybe. I'm more worried about the Politoed than the Kabutops, to be honest. I don't have much knowledge about Kabutops. It does get like Swords Dance and stuff. I think I just want to go for a Trick Room here. I think Serena might want to come out, or Aegis/. I could Fake Out, but these Pokemon really can't do much, to be honest. I want to Snarl. I really do want to Snarl here. Yeah, because Politoed's going to switch out, which is great because I'm pretty sure like I would have faked out that slot. Serena's going to come out, which is going to prevent priority. Okay. So I get the Snarl off. Nice. Z-Move going to come out. Continental Crush. Okay, that's not going to KO by any stretch. I was a bit worried there for a second. I was like, wait. What? So Kabutops using the Continental Crush. That's really cool. Too bad the Snarl is useless. I would have preferred Drain Punching the Kabutops at this rate. I had no reason to fake out there because like Politoed couldn't touch Jellicent. Doesn't have anything that could really stop Trick Room. Jellicent still takes a lot. Snarl gonna come out. You know, break a potential Focus Sash on like the Kabutops, which it could be. Serena does get like high jump kick and stuff. Trick Room is gonna go up. I don't know if Kabutops wants to stay in or not. My guess would be no. I'm actually going to go hard in Abomasnow here because Abomasnow can start sweeping. And I'll go for the knockoff in the Serena and get rid of that item. You don't need your item, Serena. Kabutops can protect. I could see Scrafty coming in for the Kabutops. Like, both are very viable options. But right here, Abomasnow can do a work if my opponent stays in. I hope my opponent doesn't just stay in a Rock Slide, which I don't think you should. I think you should, like, Waterfall the Scrafty if you're going to attack at all. As yeah, Kabutops going to switch out. Is that Aegis/? Good play by my opponent. I still have my Scrafty out, so no matter what, like, we're good. Here comes the knockoff. High jump kick? Salt Vest, yep. Play rough. Oh, I forgot it gets that. Oh, man, that is a huge blunder by me. That's a huge blunder. I forgot. Well, I do have Marowak. Boomerang isn't a contact move. Boomerang does knock out Aegis/. My opponent really doesn't have a way to stall it out here. So I'm just going to Blizzard here because Blizzard should knock out Serena. I'm not going to Mega Ball just yet, and I'm going to Swords Dance. No, I just Boomerang the Aegislash. Should be able to knock out with the Blizzard. And if Aegislash wants to Wide Guard, I pick up the knockout on the Aegislash. The only thing I'm worried about is a Politoed switching in, but I think Politoed shouldn't switch in when it's Mega Bomb Snow here. Although maybe my opponent's thinking, oh, he doesn't Mega Evolve unless Politoed's out on the field. Could be a tough one. I think Blizzard should be able to knock out Serena too, so we'll see how this goes. This endgame it's definitely not unwinnable for me, but the play ref definitely, I forgot about that option. Definitely forgot about that option. So let's see, I'm pretty sure Boomerang knocks out Aegislash too. Wide Guard, okay. I'll trade. I'll definitely trade here because I'd rather have my Boomerang disconnect on the Aegislash. Maybe expecting Earthquake, but I do knock out the Aegislash. Yep, no barrier or anything weird like that. Do knock out the Aegislash, nice. Blizzard gonna fail and Power Whip's probably gonna go out into the, yep, which is fine. So Power Whip's gonna knock out my Marowak, which is okay here. That Serena's kind of weakened at this point. I can go out into Jellicent. Politoed's gonna come out. To be honest, I just want to Hydro Vortex to Serena because it might be able to pick up the knockout, to be honest. I think Hydro Vortex and Rain would be able to knock out. There are 2 turns of Trick Room left. I'm going to Wood Hammer and Hydro Vortex. I could see like Serena switching out too into Kabutops. So we'll see how this works. I definitely want... Oh, my opponent might go for Perish Song, and if I don't KO the Politoed, could be a problem. Ooh, I forgot about that. But then again, all I would have to do is focus on Kabutops. And yeah, we're going to see the Serena withdraw here. Go out into Kabutops. Nice. So Hydro Vortex, I think, should knock out the Kabutops. It's in Rain. His base power 160, people don't know. As yeah, the Politoed's going to protect here. So we are going to go for the Hydro Vortex here. It is going to go out into that Kabutops. I'm pretty sure in the Rain it would knock out, which is why I didn't want to Mega Evolve. So Hydro Vortex is going to come out here into that Kabutops. Should be able to pick up a knockout. I would imagine so. Base power 160 in the Rain, and this Jellicent does have special attack investment. Kabutops is in the bulkiest Pokemon in the world. Yep. And since the Serena was Assault Vest, you would probably likely assume it doesn't carry Protect. As now I can Mega Evolve and get rid of this Rain. And Politoed's chances of winning. Serena's going to come out. And I just click Blizzard, which should be able to knock out Serena since it's lost its Assault Vest. And I go for Recover here so I can trick him up later in the game potentially. And that should be game. I can't really see much. Of course, maybe if Serena somehow lives a Blizzard. Because otherwise I can't see like a way my opponent can win. HP Fire. HP Fire probably. Maybe that's how my opponent can win. Okay. So we're going to Mega Evolve with our Abomasnow here. Nice. I did click Blizzard, right? I hope I didn't click Wood Hammer by accident. And I should underspeed everything on the field. This is Mega Abomasnow. It's pretty slow. Yep. Blizzard. Knocks out Serena, and that should be the game. I mean, my opponent can Encore me into Blizzard, but that doesn't change anything. Recover. And yeah, even if my opponent Perish Songs, like, can't do anything because Jellicent and Abomasnow are slower than it. Icy Wind gonna come out. Not gonna change anything in this outcome. Yep. First body. Nice. Even if you get the burn, it doesn't change anything. And I'm just gonna... I don't think I trick him because I feel like that would be a choke if I did. Because if I trick him and he somehow, like, Encores my Abomasnow and then is able to Perish Song. Yeah. And then Encore my Jellicent and then trick him, it could be problematic. So I'm actually just gonna Wood Hammer and Shadow Ball. I'm really debating about changing Shadow Ball to Protect because Shadow Ball hasn't really done much at all to me. Like, it helps against, like, Pokemon like Aegislash, but it just really, really, I think I would prefer Protect. Like, positioning-wise, I think Protect is better in the meta right now, so I think I will change it. And also, with my current playstyle, I think it's better. Wood Hammer, still Chaos Politoed at half, and that's going to be a good gain to Peffin. So nice. The big turn there, I think, was being able to knock out Aegislash because my opponent either had to choose either losing the Serena there, which meant like I could still boomerang the Aegislash the following turn, or getting the boomerang, knock out the Aegislash, and then Abomasnow can win with the right cards in play. So luckily, my opponent gave me the Aegislash because that was the Pokemon that was a threat, and even if he didn't give out Aegislash, like, Boomerang was still threatening to knock out the following turn. Abomasnow was going to pick up the knockout onto Politoed or the Serena. No, Politoed or Kabutops in the back. And yeah, like, my opponent really didn't have many options at that point of the game. So, yes, very, very nice. Very nice. As, let's see. I'm going to go my friend How, version 2. I got to get some of the legendary music too, because I really should. Okay, we got Tony Comp from Australia with a 1683 for our second opponent of the game. Why did I say first? It's second. I'm tired. Okay, we got Charizard Gyarados, which is already an interesting start. Tapu Koko, Landisbane, Nihilego, and the Togedemaru. So 2 electric types, 3 flying types. Already an interesting start. So 2 potential Mega Evolutions, the Gyarados and the Charizard. 3 potential Z moves, I think, would be the Gyarados, Tapu Koko, and the what's it called? The Landorus. My opponent really doesn't have a good answer to Jellicent though. Like, Jellicent can actually sweep my opponent's team. I think the 4 I want to go. Bombshell doesn't seem that great here. I think I want to go Jellicent, Scrafty, Marowak, and Stakataka. I want to leave Jellicent, Scrafty, gets an Intimidate off in case that is like Mega, what is it? Mega Charizard. Then I can hard switch into my Marowak on the Lightning Rod for the Lightning Rod in case like my opponent leaves Tapu Koko. The only problem I'm like fearing is like Nature's Madness on Tapu Koko. Like, that's the one set, or maybe Twinkle Tackle or Guardian of Alola. Like, that could change the game. But yeah, I think I'm going to switch Shadow Ball to Protect on Jellicent. It's really... Like, one, I got to change the Stakataka because I'm still using the physically defensive mod. I'm going to change that for tomorrow's video. And 2, I got to really got to put Protect. And I think I might put Safeguard on Volcorona because I faced like a Smeargle earlier and it was like really annoying to deal with. So it's Tapu Koko Landorus going to lead. Okay. So I got an Intimidate off. Oh, he's Discharge, isn't he? Oh, that's actually perfect. I could just trick him up and fake out. Like, I don't have to worry about anything. Like, there's no move that Landorus can use to knock me out in one hit. So we'll trick him up. And we'll fake out the Tapu Koko. Yep. Landorus is going to switch out into the Gyarados. Okay, get a double Intimidate, it looks like. I wonder if it's Mega Gyarados. We still haven't confirmed anything. I would kind of think it's Fly'em, to be honest, but who knows. Fake out gonna go out on the Tapu Koko. Bit of chip, breaks Focus Sash, prevents it from moving, and we get to trick him up. Nice. Not sure if you're gonna Waterfall to Scrafty right away. Fly'em Z into a Marowak switching would be pretty bad. Pretty sure Hydro Vortex does knock out my opponent's Tapu Koko. I think I'm gonna go in a Stakataka. Just for the damage output, because Rock Slide can do some work. Like, Rock Slide Water Spout can let a... Like, if it is Charizard on the back, I catch everything on a switch. So, Stakataka. It is Mega Gyarados, okay. So, Might Crunch. That's actually pretty bad, but Scrafty's, again, looking amazing. I can get rid of Tapu Koko right here, but I'm pretty sure my opponent's just going to protect Tapu Koko and not let it go down. So, Mega Gyarados taking the field. Tapu Koko is going to protect. I do get damage to protect, which is nice because -1 Gyro Ball will be able to knock out Tapu Koko guaranteed anyway. And I'm pretty sure Jellicent's just going to go down here. I don't see a reason for it not to go down. I don't think you Waterfall the Scrafty slot. That makes no sense in my opinion. I think you go for... I do expect you to go for the Crunch. And then I can bring out my Scrafty. So we're all good. That did a lot less than I thought, to be honest. Might not have even been able to pick up the knockout. Crunch gonna go out. Oh, I actually survive. Which is kind of nice, I guess, because I can Shadow Ball the Tapu Koko slot, and I guess I could Rock Slide here. I wish I had the attack boost, man. I wish I had the attack boost. Tapu Koko's gonna switch out. Is that Landorus? Togedemaru, okay. So Shadow Ball works fine. Air Balloon, okay. And Gyarados is gonna protect, okay. So not bad, not bad, not bad. Rock Slide gonna come out. I need Stakataka or Jellicent healthy. Wow, that Rock Slide does a lot. That Rock Slide actually did a lot. Shadow Ball gonna come out into the Togedemaru. Almost picks up the knockout, which is nice. I'm gonna Shadow Ball the Togedemaru because I am worried about dealing with it, and Scrafty is just a safe switching for Intimidate and Fake Out. This is gonna be interesting of how this endgame goes because I'm still really scared about Landorus. I'm also not sure if you crunch here. But we'll see what happens here. I definitely want to knock out Togedemaru if I get the opportunity to. Fake Out gonna go on the Scrafty, nice. So I get rid of Togedemaru, and that's Fake Out pressure because that allows my opponent to stall out Trick Room turns, which is really good for me. Do knock out the Togedemaru here. Crunch gonna go out into Jellicent, which is fine. Curse Body, maybe? Well, Curse Body doesn't change anything really because you're not gonna click Crunch against Stakataka or Scrafty here. Gonna go Stakataka. Getting Trigger up against the rest of the team is gonna be hard though. Lander should come in. Yep. Like, I kind of got the board positioning I want, but this is still an awkward spot. If I can knock out Landers here, that's great for me. And I don't know if Gyro Ball picks up the knockout, but I do hope so. Actually, wait, I do have Fake Out pressure. Oh, no, wait, do I? Yeah, I do. I'd rather just knock off the Landers and Gyro Ball. I'm pretty sure that maybe double protect. I think it's double protect. Or Landers gonna switch out. So Tapu Koko goes down, but that's such a good play, but my opponent's stacking Tapu Koko there. I would have loved to get a Drain Punch. Yeah, I should have Drain Punched. I mean, I do get a Defense Beast Boost, which actually could change this game a bit. Depends on how much Gyarados does. Let's see. I need a double protect too. Yeah, knock off anything. If I had Ice Punch, I could actually maybe 1v1. Oh, it's Waterfall into Scrafty. That actually changes a lot. Defense Beast Boost might actually save me in this episode, which is actually kind of crazy. Landis is going to come out. I still don't know who the Z move is. We didn't see Tapu Koko's item either, so it could be the Tapu Koko. I'm going to go hard on Marowak. Marowak's pretty useless other than, well, protect Stakataka. Switch out Scrafty into Marowak because Marowak can only like boomerang the Gyarados for good damage. I'm still worried about Tech Rage, to be honest. Or Superpower. Superpower could be scary to deal with. Stakataka protects. Let's see. It's just Earthquake, and he Earthquakes himself. I'll take it. Dragon Dance or Waterfall? If you Waterfall to Marowak, that's like the best potential thing that could happen to me. That did so much to his own Landers. Jeez. Oh, it's Waterfall into Stakataka. Unfortunate. So you can't Earthquake again, right? Does he have Tectonic Rage though? It's like the mind game of does he have Tectonic Rage? This is such a close battle. I want to switch out Stakataka right here and go into Scrafty, but I could also do it for the other slot as well. Because if you double up Stakataka, that could be bad. I'm going to trick him up though. And I think I will try to get Scrafty in. Oh, this could be really bad. Especially if the Earthquake's expecting the Scrafty switching. Actually, maybe what I should have done was switch out Stakataka, go into Scrafty, and hope Marok goes down. But I was worried, like, I think you're gonna double target the Stakataka. You're gonna Earthquake. Does that KO me at +1 defense? I don't think it does. And he would have knocked out his own Landorus. I mean, his own Gyarados. Waterfall. Okay. That's -2 Gyarados. Let's go! Let's go! Stakataka! Yo, Stakataka putting in the work. We Drain Punch. Actually, I could have rocks. I should have just gyro. No, I don't. No, I need a gyro ball in the last. Let's go! Oh my lord, let's go! What the heck was that? Let's just go. Actually, oh, I gotta go. I just realized. But I'm gonna resume this episode when I come back. So, yeah. But oh man, I did not. +1 Stakataka, -2 Gyarados, living that waterfall, only taking like 30 health. Oh my lord, Stakataka. Of course, if I had the attack beast boost, I would have been screwed. I would have actually been absolutely screwed because I was no way living the waterfall without that +1 defense. But luckily, we actually had the defense boost. That was insane. Okay, we're gonna move on. I think okay, I'm gonna do some game recap information before I probably forget. So throughout the game, I felt like I played all right. I think the problem was like the Mega Gyarados. Yeah, the Mega Gyarados was very annoying to deal with, and the ability just to Drain Punch Gyro Ball the lander slot, so I would have been able to get damage on the Gyarados more than knockoff, and that would have put him into range of where he Earthquakes and then into another Earthquake. I think my opponent was Choice Scarf or Choice Band at that rate, because I think it was Choice Band, to be honest, because that did a lot. No, wait, no, Choice Scarf, probably Choice Scarf. I think Choice Band would have done more to Gyarados. Definitely more Stakataka on -1, unless it was -2, but I'm pretty sure it's -1. So yeah, Stakataka doing some work. Luckily able to take those hits and just get it off. Even if Stakataka didn't survive there, if Stakataka didn't survive, it would have been pretty tough. It would have been pretty tough, but I'm pretty sure what I could do if it is Choice Scarf Landers, because I assume at this point, if you're just gonna keep going for Earthquake, is I could just go for Rock Slide into Drain Punch. I think Rock Slide and Drain Punch get enough recovery into knockoff will finish off the Landorus. I think Rock Slide will do like 50, 45, 50. Drain Punch heals, then knockoff with the item. Might be able to finish it off. I don't know. But we're going to be back with the third game when I come back. So stay tuned, people. We'll be right back. Okay, we got our next opponent from Japan, 1793 rating. As you can tell, my rating's different because in between this, I was actually streaming. So again, if you haven't followed my Twitch channel, I highly recommend go check it out. But we have our opponent with Kangaskhan, Kartana, Landorus variant, Amoonguss, Heatran, and Cresselia. So 2 grass types is interesting, and 2 steel types. Like Kartana's pointing the team. Not exactly sure. Don't know why, but my phone is randomly playing something, and I don't know what it is. Okay. So, yeah, how do I want to handle this? Volcorona can do a lot of work. Yeah, Volcorona. Amoonguss is annoying for this team. I wish I had, like, Safeguard or something. Heatran's a bit annoying. Yeah, how do I want to handle this? I think Scrafty is fine here. Scrafty's definitely fine here. I don't want to go Scrafty Jellicent. Go Scrafty Jellicent here. Volcorona puts in work. If I just get rid of Landers potentially and Heatran. But I don't think I'm going to bring the Volcorona. I mean, it's really solid here. Maybe I should just focus on getting rid of Landers with my Jellicent. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Have Volcorona in the back. I might also want safety goggles on Jellicent. Like, it might actually help in some situations. We'll see how this goes, though. I don't have a Spore answer, unfortunately, which is going to be a bit problematic. So let's see what my opponent's going to do. Might not even lead Amoonguss. I think you would have Amoonguss in the back, but you could also lead it too. Kartana and Kangaskhan's going to come out. Okay. So I get an Intimidate off, and I can switch out Jellicent hard into Volcorona, which isn't bad at all. So I'll take this turn. You could also fake out Scrafty and maybe substitute. I think maybe fake out Scrafty, just Leaf Blade or Bloom Doom. I could definitely see those options. Or I could see a hard switch in Amoonguss right here, to be honest. I think I'm just going to Drain Punch the Kangaskhan and go hard into Volcorona. Because I could, you know, potentially get Flame Body. If I don't, that's not too bad. Like, it would really help against the Kartana though, because it could break a potential Focus Sash. But we'll see what's coming out here. Normal Fake Out, so that's probably into Jellicent. Yep. Flame Body? Nope. Substitute, okay. And I do weaken the Kangaskhan by a lot with the Drain Punch. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. I'll take that any day. And that Kartana's on -1 too, so it's not doing much. I wonder if it's Z-move. You would assume it's Z-move if it's behind the behind the sub. I just want to Drain Punch Kartana, to be honest, and Will-O-Wisp the Kangaskhan, expecting Landers to come in. Because Drain Punch is not going to knock out Kartana behind the sub anyway, so I feel like this is a safe play. Especially since I don't think Kangaskhan wants to really stay in. And even if Kangaskhan stays in, Double Edge is not knocking me out, combined with Kartana's attack. Unless it's like Z Fly for something. It does get Aerial Ace, but, you know, they rarely run Aerial Ace unless it was VGC 17. And they had... Oh, wow, you stay in. Okay. Now I was anticipating maybe Low Kick Sacred Sword or All Out Pummeling? It is Sacred Sword, but I don't think Low Kick knocks me out. In a Volcorona, Double Edge does not knock me out. I'm bulky. I'm a bulky Volcorona. Of course that's a crit. Wow, Volcarona's faster than Kangaskhan. That was not what I was anticipating at all, but I do outspeed the Kangaskhan and get the burn. That's a really huge burn, by the way. Return gonna go out into my Volcarona. Yeah, that's not gonna KO. That damage did nothing. Jeez, and I get rid of the substitute. Great. Great, great, great. I kind of want to actually Will-O-Wisp to Kangaskhan again, because Kangaskhan, I think, wants to switch out into Landers. So I'm adamant about getting that Will-O-Wisp off, because if I can get that Will-O-Wisp off, that would be great. So I'm actually just going to Drain Punch the Kartana again, and I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Kangaskhan. Of course, Heatran could come out here, which would be a bit problematic. Okay, just detect. Okay. I got a 50% barrier in Volcarona, so I'm definitely surviving a bunch of combination attacks. And since my opponent sees that I keep Will-O-Wisping... Oh, wow. Returning to Scrafty. Okay. I think I'm just going to Drain Punch and Fiery Dance the Kartana then. Yeah, I'm just going to Drain Punch Fiery Dance the Kartana. Well, Flamethrower. Oh, right. I run Flamethrowers. Because in case the Kartana does switch out, I get a lot of damage on it. If it's Heatran especially. But if it goes for Substitute again, I probably should knock it out behind the sub. Unless Kangaskhan does finally switch out on the Landorus. Which I'm anticipating. So I'm guessing my opponent might not have Landorus in the back. Which would be really good for my Volcarona, to be honest. Kartana is going to switch out. Landorus? Amoonguss. Okay. So I get a Flamethrower off in Amoonguss. I do not mind that at all. Flamethrower going to come out. So it's Amoonguss and Kartana. Volcarona's looking to do a lot of work here. Look at that damage. I'll take that. And I get the burn. Oh, that's so unfortunate for my opponent. Return into the Volcarona. Yep. Gonna proc my 50% berry. Ah, bulky Volcarona. I haven't used this thing in forever, but let's go. Let's go. And Drain Punch is gonna go out into Amoonguss. That actually did a lot. Not gonna lie, that did a lot. Oh, it's a 50% berry. Okay. Flamethrower Snarl seems like a good play. I think after the burn, I can go for Flamethrower plus Snarl since it should pick up a knockout onto the Amoonguss. It catches to any switch-ins, really. And if my opponent finally does reveal a Heatran as my opponent's last Pokemon, Flamethrower plus Snarl can catch, you know, like Heatran. It is Heatran. Okay. I kinda wish I Drain Punch. I really want to Drain Punch that slot too, but I thought Snarl was also safe. So no Landers is great. Return's gonna come out, and that's probably targeting Volcarona again. Yep. So all I have to Getting rid of grass types is hard. Snarl. Does lower the special attack of Heatran, and I get rid of Kangaskhan, so I don't have to worry about fake out pressure or just like really strong double edges in general. Oh, I don't get rid of Kangaskhan. Actually, that's probably best, to be honest. Because now I can just Drain Punch that Heatran slot, and I can go for a Flamethrower into the Kangaskhan slot. Yeah, this is still like looking really solid for me. I don't really see much of a way my opponent can get out of this. Of course, we still haven't seen the Z move, I believe, from my opponent's team, so that's got to be something I gotta watch out for. Cortana's at 75%, so it's not going down to Hydro Vortex behind Protect yet. I wonder if Heatran would switch out, but I don't think it is. Even at -1, it does have the Flash Fire boost to compensate, as we will get a Flamethrower off and knock out the Kangaskhan. No Protect, so Heatran's going to get weakened, which is pretty nice, because it will put it in the range of Water Spout. Kind of wish I brought a Bomb Snow now. Inferno Overdrive, okay. Oh, that's actually a bit bad. I did not expect the Inferno Overdrive. Although, I was expecting Heat Wave. Let's see. How much? Oh, it's in the Scrafty, though. I thought it was in the Volcorona. We're good, then. Yeah, because I get a Drain Punch, and I get to heal back. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that, because Volcorona should live one Heat Wave. What's coming out? Kartana? I would assume Kartana. I would assume Kartana? I just don't know if All Out Pummeling knocks me out. I have quite a bit of physical defense, but Volcarona's not exactly the highest physical defense user. I think I'll go for Drain Punch here in the Heatran and just Flamethrower to Kartana, because I don't think you pick up a knockout onto Volcarona, and I could see Substitute coming out from Kartana this turn. Or it's just Attacked, yeah. It's like one of those two options, I think. You sub, Attacked, or maybe Z-move there. But now I get rid of Heatran, which is okay here. Heat Wave, yep. Drain Punch into the Heatran. Fixes the knockout. So I get rid of the Heatran, which is nice, but I wish I had a Bombasnow in this endgame, because a Bombasnow would probably just sweep my opponent's team, to be honest. Mungus is gonna come out. And yeah, it's like a full. I mean, if you attack the Volcarona, at least. You don't Spore here. You should Rage Powder in case Drain Punch does knock out Kartana. I think I'll switch out into Jellicent and protect Volcarona. Because I definitely think you should Rage Powder here. Although, if my opponent does Spore, I'm in trouble. So we'll see. I think it's just an attack in the Volcarona and a Rage Powder. Yep, Rage Powder. Could be Sacred Sword and Scrafty too. I could definitely see that. It is Sacred Sword actually in the Jellicent, so I made the safest call. It did work out for me. I would have loved to get the Flamethrower damage on a Mungus though. That would have been the perfect turn. But now, like, I'm threatening a Water Spout and a Flamethrower into the Amoonguss slot, which I will go for. Like, I could Flamethrower the Kartana, but there's a chance Kartana could protect and Amoonguss can just go for like a Spore. So I'd rather go for the Flamethrower into Amoonguss, but we're going to see the Sacred Sword and the Volcarona. So Water Spout, I think, does pick up the knockout here. It's going to be close, but I think it does. A Beast Boost is going to activate for the Kartana. Beast Boost. As we are going to get a Water Spout off, and I think this does knock out. Oh, that doesn't knock out Kartana at all. I'm so used to Mega Blastoise, but I think Jellicent has weaker special attacks, so it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna go out and Scrafty here. I wonder what you do. I think you Sacred Sword Spore to Scrafty slot? I think that's what you do. Mungus is so annoying. I wish I got the Flame Body on Kartana. That would have sealed this game up too. This is still like anyone's game, to be honest. I think I'm gonna Water Spout Well, I got a water spot, right? Maybe I should have Shadow Ball Kartana. Shadow Ball might have picked up the knockout. I'm gonna switch out Scrafty into Marok. Because I feel like Sacred Sword's coming in that slot. Maybe a Spore, maybe it's a Leaf Blade, which would be fine. It's attacked. Okay. I don't think the tech is the play because one, you wasted a turn of sleep where I could have got something off with Jellicent. Two, if I faked out the Amoonguss, like you could have been in an awkward position. I'm not sure. I'm definitely gonna try to get the Hydro Vortex off in Kartana, and I'm definitely switching out in Scrafty again. I don't care if my opponent like anticipates it with Spore. If I can wake up and get rid of that Kartana, that's huge for me. And honestly, I do see Leaf Blade coming out 100%. I just hope it's not Bloom Doom. If it's all up pummeling, like that's so much easier to deal with. If it's Bloom Doom, because it might be Bloom Doom to be honest. We'll see. Hydro Vortex should knock out Kartana. It also does a lot to the Amoonguss. Although Shadow Ball here might have not been bad. Let's see, I'm hoping it's Leaf Blade. Rage Powder. Ooh. That's Water Spout. I mean Leaf Blade into Jellicent. Yeah. Don't crit. Nice. Wake up. Nice. Okay. That actually really works because getting this damage on Amoonguss is really good for me. And Amoongusses actually don't really carry Protect. So I could fake out Kartana and probably just Shadow Ball the Amoonguss. And with the Hydro Vortex, should put it in Shadow Ball range, I think. Hydro Vortex. Let's see how much this does. I mean, this Amoonguss didn't seem especially bulky. Oh, that's going to be close. That's going to be really close. I think I'm just going to Shadow Ball Amoonguss and fake out. I don't think I have another play. I think this endgame might go down to sleep turns because what I'm thinking is Amoonguss survives the Shadow Ball, gets one Spore off. Yeah, then this game is kind of awkward with sleep turns because I'm going to have to play around whatever's taking the sleep to maybe wake up. This is going to be hard. At least I know Kartana can't pick up a knockout this turn because I am going for fake out. If I actually faked out if I actually Shadow Ball the Kartana, I think I won. Oh, it's Rage Powder instead, not Spore. Okay. I think Shadow Ball will just finish off the Amoonguss then. Shadow Ball into Amoonguss. Ooh, that's close. Yeah, that's close. I'm trying to think. Do I have a 100% way to win? I think Scrafty does live a Sacred Sword at -1. That's what he's at. I think he targets down to Jellicent and Rage Powders. Because you're yeah, I think that's what you do. I think I'm going to switch out Marok and the Scraf into Jellicent into Marok and Snarl here. Yes. Actually, is this the play? Well, I think Scrafty does live the Sacred Sword, and that's basically the play I'm going for. Yep, it's Leaf Blade into Marok. Gets a crit. I don't think... Actually, is that a crit? Yeah, that's a crit. And I don't mind that crit. As long as Snarl connects on the Amoonguss, we're good. Could have Drain Punched here, but I kind of expected Rage Powder, actually. Snarl does connect. Did not get Amoonguss. Nice. And that's game. Okay, so the reason why I think you go for the Leaf Blade into Jellicent is because... One, if you Leaf Blade the Jellicent slot, you get the Beast Boost, so you can guarantee knock out the Scrafty afterward if you don't have Fightium. I wonder if it's the Z move Kartana or not. But also the fact is you can Rage Powder any attack from Scrafty. A spread like Snarl won't knock out. And since you're trying to get the Beast Boost to KO Scrafty, you could Sacred Sword the Scrafty the following turn, and then Leaf Blade the Marok, who has to take the one turn of sleep, and that would win you the game. So I wanted two Pokemon that weren't sleeping on the field at the same time, because Kartana can't win against both. Unless you have Razor Leaf and crit. But I don't know if that KO's Scrafty or not. As the match is going to be forfeit, we're going to take a game. I hope people does understand my thought process, but yeah, I didn't give a good explanation. So let me try it now. So basically, my opponent could have Rage Powdered there. and try to pick up a knockout on Jellicent, you get the beast boost, right? If I double attack there. And I think you obviously expect Trick Room. I already showed I had a water type move. I showed I had Shadow Ball, and you should assume that I have Recover, since Jellicent probably usually does carry Recover. So you think Jellicent doesn't carry Protect. You probably assume Scrafty doesn't carry Protect because I already showed Drain Punch, Snarl, and Fake Out. So you want to assume I am Assault Vest, so I can't Protect with either Pokemon. So if you Sacred Sword into Scrafty, you miss out on the knockout. If you have Z move though, you could make that play, to be honest. You could. But I'm not sure my opponent would go for Z move there. I think you Leaf Blade to Jellicent because one, that prevents like a... Actually, no. Yeah, it prevents a random Trick Room option, right? Because let's say from my opponent, if I went for Trick Room there, and he went for Rage Powder and attack into Scrafty, Burn might have finished off as Amoonguss and then Jellicent wins, right? So you have to get rid of Jellicent no matter what. And another play is if you Leaf Blade to Jellicent, you pick up the knockout on Jellicent, get the Beast Boost. Then you can target down the Scrafty because Marowak has to take one turn of sleep. And also the fact that Scrafty doesn't have Protect. So you can just Sacred Sword and then you can Leaf Blade the Marowak and that ends this game. So it was very likely my opponent was going to target down the Jellicent there. So I knew that, and I just wanted a position where I could have two Pokemon on the field, basically, that didn't go down. No, just two Pokemon that couldn't be put to sleep, who weren't asleep, so I could just double target down the Cortana and pick up the knockout. That's basically my thought process. But thank you all for tuning in today's episode of VGC 2018 Back Battles. If you did like this video, please leave a like down below. It shows your support, as well as you can check out my social medias down below. You can check out the previous episodes of VGC 2018 Back Battles. If you want to try out the team, there's a paste bin down below. And actually, I did just get the Stakataka last night, so I will be switching to Stakataka, even though like the Stakataka in this episode saved us. We are going to try out the Lonely Stakataka. It's not a perfect Stakataka, to be honest, because like it is like few Ivies worse. It's not the perfect Stakataka because I'm not spending all that time trying to get a Stakataka, right? That's like, I'm not going to try to get a Stakataka with exactly 14 defense Ivies. I'm going to go lower if I have to, if it has like the right amount of speed anyway. So thank you all for tuning in. And we'll be back with another episode of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. Have a good day, people. I'll see you in the next episode.